Rapper Lil Nas X has gone viral today for all the wrong reasons.
Just when everyone thought Lil Nas X was riding high, he suddenly admitted something that shocked fans. The last few years had quietly been brutal for him, and he didn't just hint at it, he looked right into the camera and revealed that behind all the hits, the fame, and the flashy moments, he was struggling. This wasn't the confident, joking Lil Nas X fans were used to seeing. This was raw, honest, vulnerable. He said that for a long time, he felt lost, drained, far from himself. And the craziest part, he admitted he didn't even get to enjoy the success of his Montero era because he was too caught up in the pressure of proving himself. Make sure you subscribe to the channel.
Hey guys, don't look at my furniture list house, but I want to say, because I don't want you guys to feel like I'm being flaky and very all over the place, but I was for a long time, you know? These last few years were pretty difficult for me. They have been pretty difficult for me, and I'm just now like arriving to this place of feeling confidence in myself and what I'm doing, and I'm trying to make sure I put intention towards my music and my vision and the creativity of it all. And most of all, I really want to make sure I have fun this time around. I don't think I got to have as much fun during the Montero era because I was more overly focused on, I don't know, making sure the songs did well than making sure I was like having fun doing, you know, shit, you know what I mean? And I'm not saying I didn't have any fun. I had some fun, okay? But I want this time around to be even more fun, and I want to be like even more full of joy, and I want to be even more full of love, and I want to go out here in this world, and I want to wave my hands in the sky and move about freely. And that's what the Dream Boy era is gonna be.
And that confession flipped the internet upside down. Fans started asking, if he wasn't happy even at the peak of his career, then what's really going on behind the scenes? Lil Nas X described his new chapter as the Dream Boy era, promising it would be different this time. More joy, more freedom, more love, and maybe even a chance for him to finally feel like he's living life the way he always wanted to. But that raw honesty was just the beginning, because what happened next had people questioning, was this the start of something inspiring or a warning sign nobody saw coming? Then came the moment that had everyone on edge. Out of nowhere, Lil Nas X posted a video. But this didn't feel like his usual trolling or lighthearted antics. This time, it felt different. It felt heavy. The clip starts with him repeating haunting phrases. I want to live. I want to fight. Over and over. His voice carried this strange mix of desperation and determination, and fans couldn't tell if they were watching a music teaser or a cry for help.
I want to live. I want to fight. I want to live. I want this life. I want to go. Oh, what a life. 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 Oh, what a life.
Someone commented and said, is he having psychosis episodes? In the other video, it is just this wall for 2 minutes and 49 seconds. We are just looking at this wall while a song plays. I don't know if he's leaking his own music or what the deal is, but we are just seeing this and hearing a song.
And here's where things got even stranger, because after that post, fans flooded his comments, but not with jokes, not with memes, with genuine fear. People were writing things like, is he okay? Is this psychosis? Is this a breakdown? Others begged him to get help, saying, Nas, we love you. Please stay safe. Please don't scare us like this. It wasn't the kind of engagement an artist usually wants before a new album. This wasn't hype. This was concern. For an artist who built his entire brand on being in control of the narrative, this time, it seemed like the narrative had slipped away from him completely. And fans started wondering, Was this just another elaborate promo? Or were we actually watching someone unravel in real time? And just when everyone thought things couldn't get any more bizarre, the biggest update dropped. Fans woke up to headlines confirming that Lil Nas X wasn't just in trouble, he was still sitting in police custody. Not for a few hours, not for a night, but days.
Old Town Road hitmaker Lil Nas X was videoed by a passerby while he was strutting down Ventura Boulevard in nothing but tidy whities and subsequently without any clothes on around 4 a.m. this morning, putting a traffic cone on his head, behaving in a manner that was so concerning that he was rushed to the hospital. And before that, he attacked a police officer. Oh my God.
His caption is, "You see the world, they let me know." People said, "I hope you're getting the help, support, and love you need. Much love to you. Sending love and prayers your way, hun. I really hope you're good. I hope you're doing okay, Nas. XOXO. This seems like a cry for help. Let this boy release his music, please."
And as I am just recording this clip, I just got a notification from TMZ that says he's going to remain in police custody until at least Monday.
Only white underwear and cowboy boots. Eyewitnesses captured footage of him placing a traffic cone on his head, mumbling incoherently about heading to a party, and generally acting erratically. The disturbing sight led concerned bystanders to call the police. According to Variety, LAPD responded to calls and complaints early Thursday morning that a nude man was acting erratically on the street. He was arrested for battery of an officer and was subsequently transferred to a hospital on the suspicion of potential overdose. In the footage shared by TMZ, Lil Nas X is seen walking down an empty street in the white underwear that he was described in, singing and telling the person recording to not be late for the party tonight and to put the phone down. When law enforcement arrived at 5:50 to 6 a.m., the situation reportedly escalated. According to police, Lil Nas X allegedly charged at them. He was quickly arrested on suspicion of misdemeanor battery on a police officer. However, paramedics at the scene also believed he might be experiencing a drug overdose, prompting them to transport him to a nearby hospital for evaluation and treatment. After being medically cleared, he was then charged and officially booked. Thursday night, it was reported TMZ Hip Hop can confirm the Old Town Road rapper is currently in custody for the misdemeanor offense at a Van Nuys jail just outside Los Angeles. Nas is currently being held without bail.
That update sent shockwaves across the internet. Because think about it. If this was all just some elaborate music promo stunt, wouldn't he already be out? Wouldn't there be a carefully timed release, a flashy Instagram post, or even a PR statement by now? Instead, news outlets kept reporting the same chilling fact. He wasn't going anywhere until at least Monday. And that raised the question nobody wanted to ask out loud. What if this isn't promo at all? What if this is a genuine breakdown? Fans flooded X, TikTok, and Instagram with theories. Some believed he was pulling a Kanye-style media storm.
But before we get to that very important part, I know what some of you might be thinking, and I was thinking this as well. Is this one of his many stunts? Was this intentionally designed to go viral? Sadly, it does not appear to be that way. As I mentioned, somebody started videoing the rapper, but others also saw him walking up and down the street and alerted the police. Especially because, as I mentioned, at one point, he had no clothes on. Officers responded and found that he was still walking down the middle of the road, and that's when he charged at the police officers. They subdued him and put him in handcuffs, but instead of taking him to jail, they sent him to the emergency room for a suspected overdose. He was that unwell. And after receiving treatment, he was taken to jail. He was booked for battery on a peace officer following lunging at the cop and is currently being held without bail. The good news is, and there is some good news, while this is scary and sad and awful, legally it is just a misdemeanor offense. So, the likelihood of him having to do some serious jail time down the road seems minimal. The bigger situation, though, is his health. And if things are bad enough that there was a possible overdose, I'm gonna assume what happened early this morning is something that has been building and leading up to it. And this is probably not good professionally either. He's young, everybody makes mistakes. I am sending him positive vibes. Ay, ay, ay. Thoughts? Let's discuss everything in the comments section.
Launching the Dream Boy era with maximum chaos. Others weren't so sure. They pointed to his earlier confessions about being unhappy during his biggest successes, about wanting to reclaim joy, and said this wasn't marketing. This was real life bleeding through the art. The longer he stayed in custody, the scarier the theories got. People speculated about his mental health, about whether his team had lost control of the rollout, or if he even had a team managing this at all. And that uncertainty kept fans glued to their screens, waiting for the next update. Because here's the truth, nobody knows if Lil Nas X is playing the game better than anyone else, or if this time, the game has started to play him. And that's why this story isn't just about music, or headlines, or controversy. It's about the thin line between performance and reality, and whether Lil Nas X has finally blurred that line too far.